The moment he realized he killed his best friend. Yeah, you guys really want some depression. I gave you the choice between two videos and you chose the most depressing one. I want everyone to take note. I didn't choose this, all right? I gave Chad a choice. And this is what they picked.
Yeah.
On May 17th, 2024, in Trumbull County, Ohio, Ohio State Highway Patrol was called to the scene of a car crash where the vehicle involved reportedly lost control and rammed into a utility pole.
How you doing? You witness this? Just rolled up on it? Rolled up on it?
They're the witness driver. Those that are actually, they're not the witnesses. They were the first responders. They were first responders. So everybody was inside and they heard the crash and everybody ran outside.
Okay.
Nobody actually called.
All right.
Yeah, we saw this one. No, we didn't. You might have watched it. I didn't.
Long time no see, right?
I'm blessed. 2 days and 2 times in 1 day to see.
Heck yeah. What's up, man?
God.
You still alive?
Damn, that car is annihilated.
You dead? Confirmed dead?
They're going to confirm it now.
Oh.
Yeah, it's definitely 30.
Passenger's going to be at 30.
He is going to the hospital, right? I believe so, yeah.
Was it Pontiac G8?
Yeah.
Hey man, what's your name?
Dylan Bransage.
Is the car registered to you?
Yes, sir.
All right.
It does not have insurance right now.
It doesn't have insurance. That's the least of your worries, pal.
I know my friend.
Who's the passenger in the car?
My friend Nick Thompson.
Nate Thompson?
Nick Thompson.
Nick?
No. He can't. No.
Anything else from him?
No, you're good. I'll see you down at St. E's. Boy, they took that pole good, didn't they?
God damn.
Big old pole.
He had to have been drunk driving, I assume. Jesus Christ.
How you doing? Good. Someone said you witnessed what happened?
Yeah.
What'd you see?
So I was sitting out there on my top left window right there playing the game, and I heard the engine rev because I thought it was going to be like some racer or something, so I wanted to see that. So I looked.
Okay, I do find that funny. I'll admit the reasoning that he saw the accident is kind of hilarious. I was playing games. I heard a car's engine revving up, and you wanted to see a race. Does that happen around this area? Is that just a normal thing? Drunk driving, uninsured, and your best friend died. What kind of fucked up after school special? Yeah, I mean, this is just a prime situation of doing everything you possibly could do wrong and then suffering the consequences for it.
Out the window, he revved the engine from right there, and then he just zoomed, and then he like sort of turned a little bit and hit the pole right there. Okay. And then I heard screeching.
Did you see the actual impact, or just look out and this is what you saw?
I seen the actual impact.
Okay. Did you talk to anybody when you came out here?
No.
All righty. Thank you. If we need anything, I'll get a hold of you, call you, and we'll go from there.
You guys got Ring cameras? Did your cameras pick this up?
I just checked it. It didn't pick it up.
At least he's honest, yeah. Yeah, I just thought it was funny. I mean, yeah.
I tried to see if it caught it down there, but it didn't get it.
Man, you guys are coming for battle.
I was trying to get him out because it looked like it was about to catch on fire, but till y'all put the fire, extinguisher on it. So I was trying to help out,
Crazy night, huh?
Definitely.
Did you identify him by any chance?
God, that car that's crazy how that dude had to have been going fast.
Yeah. We have Nick Thompson. Yeah, he said Nick Thompson was all I had.
His buddy did?
Yeah. All right. The buddy said his name was Nick Thompson.
All right.
See, chat, this is what I'm afraid of whenever, I mean, I don't know how old these guys are, but this is what I'm afraid of whenever Ezra, gets his license. I'm not necessarily afraid of him driving. I'm afraid of him riding with his friends and then them doing some dumbass shit like fucking flooring it in the middle of nowhere drunk and then running into a pole,
You look good, Mike. You look like you should be in Europe. You like that? All right, Dylan.
Yes, sir.
I'm the officer handling the crash, okay?
I remember you from the scene.
Okay, so I'm going to have some questions for you, but prior to anything, the standard procedure, I'm going to read this to you, okay?
Kids are terrifying drivers. I mean, I'm under the belief that 16 is way too fucking young to drive. I mean, I don't think these guys are 16, but still.
Question must understand your rights. You have the right to remain silent.
I am just going to let you know that I'm going to want a lawyer.
Okay, do you want to answer any questions? Just basic questions about the crash?
Basic.
Yeah, here's what we can do. You can
Are
you
you
can
okay to ask? Is it cool if you ask them first?
Yeah, I'll ask the questions and then
Absolutely.
you can give me the answers from that if you choose,
Yes,
okay?
I'm fine with that.
All right.
Yes, sir.
Okay, can you tell me what happened tonight? You were on Colonial.
Drinking and driving on Colonial.
Okay. Do you remember what direction or where you're headed to?
Towards Belmont.
So you're headed west on Colonial.
Like 17
right?
or 18,
That's
maybe. Also, another problem when it comes to driving is like Missouri, for example, you don't have to take a physical driving test. You just have to take a written test to get your license, which is fucking insane. Like, I feel like you need hours upon hours of practice driving before. No, I don't live in Missouri. I just live next to Missouri. I live in Illinois, but like, yeah, it's crazy. That's why Missouri drivers are fucking insane, dude.
Where's Belmont?
I think that's probably about it. Because I don't mind the answer. Just because I've never been in something like this, and yeah, I wouldn't think it could have been any worse. I was intoxicated. That's about all I'm willing to answer.
Okay. Do you know, where were you coming from tonight?
That's all I'm willing to answer.
Okay.
Get out of your way real quick.
Sorry about that.
Sorry.
Utah, you have to take the test, the physical test. That's what it is in Illinois. Driving should be required for all states. Yeah. Got a permit from a written test, but I have to do the physical for the license. I mean, I'm pretty sure that's the case for Missouri. I remember hearing that, but I don't know. Maybe it's a lie. I need to look that up. Be easier to argue for a higher age requirement for driving if they had more public transport available. Yeah, if only.
You remember how fast you were going or anything? You try to help me out on anything?
I'm sorry. I'm willing if I do more about it, but
Okay.
I am not willing to answer.
Okay.
I've never been in.
That's understandable, and you have the right to do that.
See, I feel like this video is a good learning situation for a lot of people. See, videos like this should be shown in schools. You know what I mean? Like, videos like this should be shown to people who are like about to get their license. To show like it literally only takes one mistake. Like you don't get a second chance. That's what's so fucking awful about this shit is, I mean, to be fair, I don't know how old this guy is, but like, because obviously he doesn't look like a teenager, but it literally just one mistake, and it's over. Did y'all get the car accident PSA videos when you were a teen? The jump scare on car accidents one, like the anti-texting and drive, dude. Yeah, and they feel like they sucked. They weren't like good enough. You know what I mean? They didn't have as much. There needs to be bigger shock factor. You know? Like you need to see people deal with the aftermath like this. You know? I did a whole play at my school. It's just one of those, I don't know. I guess my perspective is shifted after getting in the motorcycle accident myself is like, I don't know. It's like you don't ever think about how fucking scary this shit is until you experience it. And a lot of people are just like, oh, it won't happen to me, right? It won't happen to me. I mean, to be fair, I when I rode my motorcycle, I never had that mindset. I never had the mindset of, oh, it'll never happen to me. I had the mindset of, oh, it might happen to me. I need to drive as safe as possible. But when I drive a car, for example, you know, but to be fair, I don't drink and drive. But you know what I mean? You know what I'm trying to say.
Do you have any questions for me?
I just would really like to have my phone just so I can get a hold of the people that I need to.
I can try and do that for you. Yeah, I don't even have signal out here.
I killed him, didn't I?
Yeah.
You know, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of like how the cop isn't consoling him. Because, like, this dude did everything possible wrong. You know, this is 100% his fault. And he did kill him. He didn't, like, it's not an accident. It's no excuse. Bro was drinking and driving and was flooring it down the road and lost control of his car. Like, there's no excuse for this shit.
No.
If you find what kind of cell phone? iPhone?
It's a Galaxy Fold.
If you find a Galaxy Fold cell phone in there, can you grab that and bring it down to the hospital when you clear?
Thank you. I really appreciate it.
No problem. Do you have any questions for me?
I want to feel bad for him, but you can't be drunk and drive, but especially, yeah, floor it while drunk. Yeah, exactly. Like, obviously, it's rough to watch shit like this. Like, you want to feel bad for these people because obviously the pain that they're going through is pretty rough, but it's his fault. Like, he fucking did it, you know?
I'm sorry.
Nothing at all.
I have so many
The case
questions.
of Mackenzie Shriley is pretty crazy. She killed 2 other teens in her car by speeding into a building. Yeah, we watched a video on that, actually. I feel sort of bad for him, but I don't at the same time. He's an idiot, but I still feel bad for him. I don't know. I hope this helps him change. But see, that's my point. Is like, it shouldn't take that to get people to change. It shouldn't take killing someone in a car accident to get people to change. It shouldn't take even getting into a car accident for people to change and not drink and drive. You know? Like, the thing is, if you're gonna drink and drive, don't do it with someone else in the car. Honestly, that I feel like, I mean, either way, drinking and driving is bad. But, like, I don't know. It's like you put on a whole other responsibility when you have someone else in your car drinking and driving.
Questions for everyone, but
Okay.
I asked you one.
Okay. Well,
It couldn't be the worst question.
unfortunately,
It's hard to watch someone realize that their own stupid choices killed their best friend. Yeah.
Dylan, I'm gonna be straight up with you. I'm not gonna.
I hope this helps other people change.
I'm not gonna,
Honestly, I feel like that's the reason why this has 2 million views is because of I feel like this is going to be used to show people, because this is a very solid example.
I'm not gonna hide anything, but yeah, you're past.
Like, chat, I knew someone like in high school who died because they were drinking and driving. And actually it was the driver that died and his friend survived. But they were drinking and driving down country road, and there was like a bridge and a car came, like they were driving down the middle. It's like in country roads, they're pretty small. They don't have a lot of space. They were driving down the middle of the road, and a car was coming over the hill, and they were driving too fast. He ended up swerving, flew over the bridge, and fell into the ditch. And the driver ended up dying. And then the friend, he survived. But yeah, he even told me, like, he was like, shaking him, trying to get him to wake up, even though he knew he was dead. It's fucked, man. Shit, like, drinking and driving is so fucked. I mean, do it, like, honestly, drinking or like anything like that is going to ruin your perception or your focus. Is just not a good idea.
Unfortunately, he didn't make it. Okay. Was that your friend or?
I feel like it's good that people do sympathize with him. They need to feel that and be afraid. That could be him or them. Yeah. I guess it's true. I guess empathy, not sympathy. You know what I mean? Because, like, feeling bad for someone means, like, I'm trying to think of a good way to describe it. It's like you don't want to, like, be like, oh, sorry, oh, I'm so sorry that happened to you, because it didn't happen to him. He did it to himself. But you can at least understand what he's going through in it to an extent.
Do you remember what happened? Do you know how you lost control?
Yeah, being stupid. That's all I got to say.
But what was the stupid part of it?
Drinking and driving.
Were you driving fast
Feel
or?
pity,
I have a crash. I'm trying to determine what caused.
I also understand that answering questions.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough.
But it's being stupid. I'll give you that. Okay. That's all I'm willing to say. Is I was being stupid.
Yeah, I know alcohol's involved. I can smell it, Dylan.
No, and they asked me that at the scene, and that's why I didn't answer it twice.
Yeah. Okay.
And
what's your? Can I have your address?
I don't remember it right now.
Okay. No insurance?
Oh, damn, man. I must have hit his head hard.
Yeah, you did tell me that, I thought.
Dude, and he doesn't have insurance. That's wild.
I did. That's why I remember you from the stop. Should you hand me the cup of ice that's behind you?
Sure.
Thank you very much.
Oh, I didn't. He got a massive cut of his. I thought that was his hair. Is that a cut? Oh, that's a cut. I thought that was his hair. I did not notice that.
Do you know any information on your passenger, his phone number or anything?
Is that a cut? Yeah, that's a cut.
Okay.
I work with him.
He works there as well? Okay. So you don't have any questions whatsoever for me? All right, I'll probably be back here shortly.
I appreciate it. Thank you. No.
This suspect, 26-year-old Dylan Vrancic, was charged with aggravated vehicular homicide and 2 counts of operating a vehicle while intoxicated. Reports indicate.
Real question, are cops allowed to get information for people who have compromised cognition, like if he does have a concussion? I guess it depends, because, like, I don't know, I feel like this situation is pretty cut and dry, but if it's more complicated, then yeah.
Vrancic lost control of his vehicle and swerved into a utility pole, crushing the passenger side of the vehicle and causing the car to catch on fire. No airbags were deployed in the vehicle. The passenger, 41-year-old Nicholas Thompson, was pronounced dead at the scene. It was confirmed he was wearing a seatbelt at the time of the crash. The fire department used hydraulic tools to remove him from the vehicle.
Man.
A blood alcohol test showed a .21 alcohol content in Vrancic's system, more
God damn!
than double the legal limit for driving in Ohio. On December 12, 2024, 7 months after the crash, Vrancic pleaded guilty to all 3 of his charges. Before his sentencing on January 16, 2025, Vrancic commented about the incident.
I wish I could take back what I did. Nick was a really good friend. I just asked for forgiveness from God and Nick's family. I hope that in the future I can help others dealing with alcoholism and hopefully prevent this from happening to anyone else.
Unfortunately for you, you took somebody's life because of your drinking and driving. It's a heck of a way to enter the court system for your first time.
Vrancic was sentenced to 3 to 4.5 years in prison and was given a lifetime driver's license suspension.
These modern vehicles are actually marvels because they've been crash tested, reinforced, and sculpted to give drivers and passengers a fighting chance when things go wrong. But the truth is, no amount of airbag deployment or side impact bars can save you when a human being decides to drive far faster than the designers ever intended.
Yep. God. Wait, let's look at the comments. Never get in a car with a drunk driver, even if it's your friend. Just call an Uber. $20 isn't worth dying over. Yep. Always order an Uber. It's never worth it. Dude was smart enough to want a lawyer from the start, but immediate incriminates himself, but also was dumb enough to drink and drive in the first place. Yep. I was intoxicated and that's all I'm willing to answer. There isn't another answer that could incriminate himself any more than that. I know, right? Living with the regret of killing your best friend is worse than any prison sentence you could give him. See that? Yeah, exactly. This film should be mandatory viewing in driver education classes. I 100% agree with that. Yes. Why? It's not effective. Texas has this program called Shattered Dreams, which is a hyper-realistic recreation of a fatal car accident in front of the school. Students lay on the row and the car, like a real accident, paramedics fire. Yes, but it's fake. It's fake. That's the whole point. It's fake. They need to watch real shit. They need to see real shit happen. Raven Boomstick, thank you so much for the Prime. Yes, it might not stop everyone, but it'll stop some, you know?